This is a wonderful day, Doctor.
What do you want?
I thought if you could put these outside the surgery, village will know you're back and ready for action.
No, thank you.
I'm Max.
What? Wait a minute.
Max Foreman, I'm meant to be here.
Sorry, Martin. This is the agency receptionist. I was telling you about Max Foreman. Welcome, come in.
Well, why didn't you say? The computer will give you the password. We keep the patient's files stored alphabetically in that cabin.
You'll be dealing with Dr. Ellingham's patients and my clients. I'm a child counsellor.
Right. Got it. No problem.
You ever worked in a doctor's surgery before?
No, my last job was the hotel receptionist. This is probably way easier, though.
George, you home? George!
What's all the noise about?
That's the question, isn't it? I've had a complaint from the neighbours. Said they heard a lot of shouting in the middle of the night. Woke them up. And they also said it wasn't the first time.
Yeah, right. Probably the telly. I had it on loud because of me hearing.
What's happened to your head?
Bumped into bathroom door.
It's still bleeding. You might need stitches.
Worst things happen at sea.
But we're not at sea, George. Now you got me worried. Come on. I'll take you to the docks.
You're a bloody do-gooder, you are.
That's a lot.
One more.
Here. I reckon that shower block will be finished by the end of the week.
That's a lot of work this week.
On the plat next week, Weybridge Food Festival. Here. I don't mind if I do. Hey, first rule of catering. Don't eat the profits.
That's James Henry, dropped off at school, and I'll just take Mary for a little stroll to get her settled.
Thanks, Janice. Sorry, it's just a bit chaotic with Martin's first day back and everything.
I'm happy to help. By which I mean, I'm happy because you're paying me. And because I had to come in extra early, you're paying me time and a half. So, I'm happy.
See you later. Oh, can I help you?
Yes, a cup of tea would be great, thanks. Milk and 2 sugars.
Well, the kettle and the tea bags are over there, but it's 9 o'clock.
That's right.
The surgery opens at 9.
Oh, that's not a problem. I left the door open.
That's definitely a problem.
Oh, are you open yet?
This way, come on. Excuse me, coming through.
Who are you? Where's Morwenna?
Okay, who's first?
Is the doc seeing
I've
folk
been
yet?
here for about 10 minutes.
Are you first?
Yes?
No, I think I'm first. I'm
People, it's an emergency.
It weren't an emergency. It were all a fuss about nothing.
What's going on out here? Quiet! Where's the first patient?
The police officer.
Well, not me, it's George Upton here.
Right, come through.
What?
Patient notes, George Upton. Under U, not G. And get that telephone?
Yep.
No. Portwent Surgery, how can I help you?
What?
Portwent Surgery, how can I help you? That's how you answer the telephone, not yup.
Portwent Surgery, how can I help you? They've gone already.
Oh. You take off your hat, please.
Do you need a bowl, Doc? You know, for the old...
I'm fine.
Oh, you better now.
Yes, thank you. You can go now, Penhale.
Right, you're a doc. It's good to have you back. And George, either turn the TV down or get some headphones.
How did it happen?
I bumped in the bathroom door.
Right. Well, it's clean now, but I'll give you a tetanus injection and then I'll butterfly the wound. Do you live alone?
Since my wife died.
But are you going to go once a day, make you a meal, do a bit of cleaning?
Oh, a busybody. No, thank you. Anyhow, I'm downsizing. Somewhere smaller.
I noticed from your records it's been a while since you had a thorough health check. When you come in to have this wound redressed, I'll run some tests.
Yeah, whatever happened in the old days for all this emphasis on health checks and tests and examinations?
People died. All day long. Shoulder, please.
I wouldn't say I was a receptionist, more a manager type thing. I basically run this place. Of course, it's just a stepping stone to bigger things.
Well, I hope you don't forget us little people when you get all successful.
Maybe you show me your number then. You know, just in case.
You could get it from my file.
That would be unethical. Also, I haven't figured out the filing system yet.
See you next week then, Dr. Ellingham.
Mrs. Ellingham, she's not a doctor.
George, you all right?
Oh, we're just a bump in the night.
Oh, so sorry to hear about Winnie.
Oh, thank you, and thank you for the flowers. She would have loved them. God, she always complained I never bought any.
And don't forget to register your new address with the receptionist.
Are you moving?
I got my eyes set on a Sea View bungalow. I put my place on the market with the traffic go. Wait, what time is it? I forgot I should be back there. She's coming around the size of the place. Oh, excuse me, coming through.
Rose, now Dr. Ellingham's back. We're in the little room on the left.
Wait, you're here to see Mrs. Ellingham?
Every Tuesday. Yeah.
I didn't know she was one of yours.
One of my what?
You know?
My clients. Vulnerable and sensitive young people, Max.
Exactly. Dodged a bullet there.
Next patient.
Hang on, I know this one.
That's me.
Go through. Come on, get organised. Notes. Answer the phone.
I do, but it keeps ringing again. Oh. Hello, Port Wen Surgical. Can you help me?
Right. I am off to Westcliff House.
Do you want me to go with you? George was a good friend of Grandad's.
Yes. Good idea. He can be a bit grumpy, that one.
I've always found him to be quite pleasant.
It's a funny old game. I've been working on him ever since his wife died. He seemed determined to stay, and then just last week he changed his mind.
Married for over 40 years. I can't imagine what it must be like to be on your own again after that.
Utter bliss, I'd imagine. It's a shame his wife didn't die sooner when the market was a bit more robust. Did that sound bad? Did, didn't it?
I just felt dizzy and like I was going to be sick. I had to sit down till it passed. Normally I wouldn't bother to come here, but it's happened a few times in the past week, so...
40 over 90. It's quite high. Any changes in your lifestyle in the last couple of months?
My uncle gave me a flatbed truck.
No, that doesn't count.
No, see, I started my own business with it. Folk need stuff shifted or cleared out. I'm your man. Eric's Takeaways. I know, it's a terrible name. It's supposed to be take away your rubbish or whatever, but, you know, now people keep calling up for fish and chips or a curry.
I'll take some blood, run a hematology and biochemistry profile. Come back in a couple of days for the results. And if your symptoms get any worse, tell me. Sharp scratch?
You're right there, Doc.
Yes.
You chat with him. I'll stop measuring up.
Okay, boss.
Mr. Upton, how are you?
Still alive. Mowgli. Morwenna, what are you doing here?
She works for me.
Oh, my condolences.
Been in the wars, George?
Oh, a little bit of a tussle with the bathroom door. But don't worry, I won. Come in. Right, here we are.
Right. Let's get to work.
What are you doing?
I am just trying to show your home in the best light. Oh, how's the boat?
Oh, unfortunately, I had to sell her.
That's a shame.
She didn't get much use anymore. Last time I took her out was before Winnie passed.
You must miss her a lot.
Sometimes it's like she's still here.
It'll be tough to move. Leave all those memories behind. Or a wonderful opportunity to take those memories with you and start a new chapter. I'm sure that's what your wife would have wanted.
Aye. Wiring's a bit dodgy.
I wasn't aware there were issues with the electrics.
Comes and goes, you know.
I'll put that on the list of things to fix.
Whoa. I get hay fever.
They're fake. But I'm glad you think they look real. That is very real.
Thanks, Doc. It's good to have you back.
Yes. What are you doing? Stop that. Get up.
Sorry. It's just my back's giving me jit.
How long's it been bad?
Since the weekend, I think I injured it playing football. Maybe pulled a muscle or something. Hey, maybe you could take a look. What with you being a doctor and everything.
What? No, put your shirt down. Come in early tomorrow morning. I'll look at it before surgery.
Thanks, Doc. See you tomorrow then. I think I did pretty good for my first day.
Well, how does it feel to be back at work?
Yes, it was good.
What do you think of Max?
He's an idiot.
Well, you've said that about every receptionist you've had. But he was thrown in at the deep end of it, wasn't he? It does get pretty cramped with both of us working here.
Well, there's no excuse, is it?
Do you know Westcliff House?
West Cliff.
Yeah, it's George's house. You know, the patient you had in earlier? Well, he's selling it. Maybe we should take a look. It's much bigger than this place.
Do you want to move?
When I was younger, I always wanted to live there as sort of my dream house. I mean, there's no harm in considering our options, is there? Maybe I'll just arrange a viewing.
You down there, mate? Oh, he's fine.
Apparently I'm fine.
I didn't realise we were hiring and made an executive decision based on... I balanced his fee against work to be done and realised that it was worth spending some of our initial outlay on an extra body.
Wait, so I'm paying him?
Well, if you want to look at it like that. Chop, Eric. Plenty of time to rest when the work is done. What? I'm just making sure you got value for your money.
Oh, morning, Janice.
Morning, chicken.
Go and get your briefcase, James. So I've got catch-up calls this morning. And then Martin and I are popping out at lunchtime, so could you stay until we're back?
Oh, yeah. More hours the better for me at the moment. Oh, hello.
Sure.
Oh, no.
No.
Morning, Mrs. Helena.
Oh, morning, Max.
Doctor. You said you'd take a look at my back before surgery.
Yes. Out of the way. Follow me.
You want me on there?
No, walk across the room for me, please. Stop, walk back. Stop, turn around, take off your shirt. Where does it hurt?
Mostly the lower area. Oh.
Does that hurt?
No, just cold hands. Ow! Okay, that hurts.
Right, head up, look straight ahead. Bend your left knee. Straighten it. Bend your right knee. And straighten it. Yeah. From your range of movement, I would say your issue is muscular rather than skeletal.
Our goalie had something similar. I think his doctor prescribed him tramadol or something.
tramadol. I'm not going to prescribe you a dangerous and addictive painkiller when I'm not even certain what the issue is. Take some paracetamol. I'll refer you to an osteopath. And in the meantime, avoid excessive exercise.
Would playing against Padstow on Saturday count as excessive exercise? It's a big game.
Yes, of course it would. You need to rest up. Send the first patient in.
Oh, good afternoon, Eric.
Hello. You don't really need a bit more pep, do you, Mrs. T?
Have you spoken to the dog?
I saw him yesterday.
We need to listen to what he says. He's a very wise and wonderful man. We're lucky to... Oh, well, Eric, what's the matter?
Oh, nothing. I'm okay.
Oh, no, you sit down. You come and sit down. You take care. Now, yes, take some deep breaths. That's right. Oh, marvellous. Dr. Ellingham, I need you. Here we are.
What's happened?
I think it's some kind of panic attack.
Oh, it was that dizzy spell I was telling you about, Doc. I think I'm all right now. Well, I should be getting to work.
No, sit down. Louisa, you go ahead. I'll catch you up.
You sure? Yeah, leave it to the pros.
A bit, yeah.
You feeling anxious about anything in particular?
Yeah, I'm feeling really weird.
What's this? God, these things are full of caffeine and sugar. There's the equivalent of 4 cups of coffee in that. How many have you had today?
Oh, 2, not including this one.
Well, that would contribute to your symptoms, wouldn't it? We'll know more when your blood test results come back, but in the meantime, stay away from that rubbish.
I agree. Stop drinking rubbish.
Louisa, come in. Where's Dr. Ellingham?
Oh, he got waylaid, but he's on his way.
Oh, come in, come through.
It's not quite how I imagined it, but oh, it's lovely. I can't believe you're putting it on the market.
Well, I weren't going to, but things change.
Oh, there's so much space, but I mean, and it might need a little bit of updating, but oh, I love it, George.
Of course, I'd expect you and the dog to put your own personal touch on the place. That's what turns a house into a home, after all.
So is the dock up for moving then? Well, it's early days, but we're just looking, that's all.
Probably best not to get too invested. There's been a lot of interest in this place. Imagine it'll get snapped up.
Yeah, well, Louisa's the first one to come see it.
I know. I've not even opened it up to public viewing yet. That's how popular it is. Dr. Ellingham, my favourite doctor.
This is my lunch break. I've only got 5 minutes.
Challenge accepted. Follow me. Picture it. Consulting room. Reception could be at the front where you get that nice morning light. And this could be your office, Louisa. Or is it too small?
Well, I'm currently in a cupboard.
I'm sure it's a lovely cupboard. And here is the kitchen. It does need a little updating, of course. There's a very handy downstairs toilet, and we also have a cellar.
It's great. It's got all the original fittings. What do you think, Martin?
And here's the passageway to the annex.
It's a little bit chilly in here.
I don't feel it.
I do.
Good through draft. Keeps the place fresh. Oh, it's a little stiff sometimes.
Come on now. That's not fair. Open the door.
I'm trying.
What's happened?
Slight hiccup with the door. If you could just give it a push to your side.
I am.
Come on.
Don't put your back into it.
Let me see. Yes, you need to come to the surgery.
So, initial thoughts? Ow.
Just hold it still. Hold it against your chest.
meant the house.
Yes, I know what you meant. Is that your dog?
I've never seen it before.
Well, why are you feeding it? We'll have every stray in the county descending on us. Get away. Go on. Get away. Get out of here.
What are you planning to do with that?
Give me your hand. The nail itself doesn't have any nerve endings, but your hand does. Keep it very, very still. Ready?
Oh. You do realise that Louisa has her heart set on Westcliff House now?
Change the dressing every day for the next week. There may be some seepage.
I can help you. You tell me your best offer, and I'll get it accepted. I can also get you a great price for this place.
This house isn't for sale.
Yet.
How we doing on those chilies?
Going as fast as I can. Got bloody bacon in here.
You know, for fast food, it's really kind of slow.
Is it? Well, we're not fast food. We are mobilely prepared cuisine. And we're going as fast as we can, so...
Don't think mobile is a real word. Ow! Bloody hell! I think I got a bit of chili in my eye.
Let me see.
Ow!
That's worse. That's much worse.
Sorry, I had chili and lime on it.
Get off, then!
You need to see the doc. Do you want me to give you a lift up?
No, Joe, it's only 5 minutes up the road. I'll walk. But, normal service will continue. Oh, really hurts.
You're okay? You might be a bit shocked.
No, I'm fine.
Oh, great. Well, I'll have a chicken and vegetable tortilla with extra chili and lime.
I know it's not in the best condition.
All of the downstairs smell of damp. Front windows need replacing, and half the floorboards are rotten. Are you seriously suggesting that we move there?
You know, after my mum left, Dad and I used to sit on the cliff and imagine that we lived there, and we'd make up all these stories because it seemed like such a perfect house. There's no harm in taking another look and having a poke around, is there?
This is a health hazard.
Come on, that's a bit much. Needs a bit of imagination to see what it could be rather than what it is.
Oh, please don't say it's a fixer-upper.
Do I look like an estate agent?
Oh, what are we going to do about that dog?
Oh, sorry, Doc, I know it's after hours, but I've had a bit of an accident.
Louisa, you get rid of the dog. Al, follow me.
Yeah. Sorry, Doc. I know how you are about the whole, blood thing. Just, it wouldn't stop bleeding.
The lime juice and the chili would have stopped your blood from clotting. Right, put your arm in a sling to protect the wound. You can get one from Mrs. Tishel. Come back in 10 days and I'll take out the stitches.
I can't leave Julie in charge for 10 days. She's useless.
My advice is that you wear the sling. If you don't, the recovery will take longer.
I suppose I'll have to. All I want is for one person to do their job properly. Is that too much to ask?
It is round here, yes.
Thanks, Doc. It's good to have you back.
I said go away. What do you want? What do you want from me? George? I'm coming in, George. You all right, George? Leave me alone! Go! George? What do you want? You all right? What do you want from me? I said go away! Go! 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 Go away! No, come! George! It's me. It's Joe Penhale. Where's the intruder? Which way they go?
Intruder? What are you talking about?
You were just yelling and shouting at someone. The neighbors have been complaining again.
Well,
Sometimes watching football on the TV, I get excited, that's all.
Your head's bleeding. You must have burst your stitches.
Oh, good. Samantha says
She thought you were ready to move and it was a foregone conclusion.
well, she's wrong.
Oh, if that dog would go away.
All I'm doing is keeping an open mind. And I'd ask you to do the same for me, please.
Yes, of course. Penhale? Are you there now? All right, I'm on my way. George Upton's had another fall. Penhale's with him.
You said you were shouting at the football, but the TV's off. Plus, it's really late.
It's all right during the day when it's light. But after the sun goes down.
Yes.
It's different in the dark.
Who were you shouting at, George?
Hey, stop shining that in my eyes. Why are you sitting in the dark?
The lights are broken.
Let me have a look. Move the lights around, I can't see what I'm doing. Right, okay, I'll clean up the wound. And then stick it again. Where's your fuse box?
Down the hall first on left.
Penhale?
Alone?
Yes?
That's a bad idea, Doc. They say you should never split up.
Who says that? What are you talking about? Is there someone else here?
There shouldn't be.
Penhale, come on, the lights.
Well, maybe we should just wait till dawn.
What are you talking about? He has an injury. I need to dress it.
Well, maybe it's not as bad as it looks.
Say, give it to me. I'll go myself.
Where is it? Here?
What are you doing?
I'm backing you up. I didn't want to stay with George. He's gone all quiet.
Can you give me some space, please?
Of course not. I think there's something behind us.
Don't be silly.
Doc!
No, it's that dog. Must have followed me here. Let go of my arm, please.
Did you fix them?
No, I didn't do anything. Must be faulty wiring.
I didn't know you brought your dog, Doc.
I didn't. It's not my dog. Just keeps following me around. It's really annoying. Go away.
So, the dog knocked something over in the corridor, and the lights had a loose wire or something. But that doesn't explain the shouting. There was no one there.
Wasn't a nobody.
Well, what? A ghost?
I never said that.
You implied it.
No, I didn't.
He did.
Mr. Upton, if you're seeing or hearing things...
I'm not. And I'm not losing my marbles if that's what you're implying.
No, of course it's not. Still, I think it'd be a good idea if you came up to the surgery tomorrow and I'll give you a full health check.
George?
I'm sorry about the noise. I'm just a grumpy old sod who sometimes gets carried away. It won't happen again, Joe.
Morning.
Got deliveries.
Right, check each item on the delivery note against the medication list in the cabinet behind you and then sign for it.
Isn't that his job?
No. Wendy Miller. Go through.
Do you know when the osteopath will be able to see me?
No, he hasn't got back to me yet. Probably next week sometime.
Oh, so can I have some painkillers then?
I told you, take paracetamol.
They don't seem to be working. Doc, come on. It's not like I'm a regular patient. I work here.
Right a bit, right a bit. Yep, perfect. okay with you, I might pop and see George in a bit. I'm worried about him.
Me too. We need to get him to sign that contract before he pops his clog. Probate selling is a nightmare.
And that's all that matters.
We're here to sell the house. That's all. Don't get too close. I know it can be tough. I was like you once. Don't worry. We'll toughen up in time.
You all right, Eric, mate?
Yeah, never better.
Eric? Eric, run the lever! Eric, Dad! Dad, what's happening?
Oh, bollocks.
Portland Surgery, how can I help you? Oh, hello. Yes. She has an appointment tomorrow at 2. See you then. Bye-bye. Well, you shouldn't leave the reception unmanned.
The doc wanted me to put this stuff away.
Where is he?
He was called away in an emergency.
Max, you need to get that.
I am trying to turn it off! What do you think I'm... Yes! Please! Can't get the
Get out of that water, you'll get your stitches wet.
Okay, Doc.
Hang on a minute, Doc. He's got to help me here.
Sorry, Dad.
Get back in there now. Go on, back in. In there. Fix it.
This is your second episode in 2 days.
Third, I had a bit of a turn this morning as well. At home.
What's wrong with your hands? Your fingers are blue.
I don't know. It comes and goes.
Well, that's poor circulation. Your blood test results have come back. Your thyroid function's normal and you're not anemic.
So what does that mean? 'Cause I'm not fine, am I?
Just relax. Breathe in for 3. 1, 2, 3, and out. That's it. Good. Right, stand up. Oh. Yeah. Your heart rate's up over 30 beats a minute. Sit down.
Have I got something bad, Doc?
Postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. It's also known as POTS.
POTS? What the hell is that?
Oh, when you stand up, the blood gets drawn away from your brain, and that affects the amount of oxygen that it receives, and that's what's making you feel dizzy and unwell. This contains salt and potassium, which should start to make you feel better very soon.
You all right, Doc?
No. It's on the scrappy, but 24.
No, you're not. With the right management plan and exercise and diet and salt and hydration, you'll be able to work again.
So does that mean he can come back to work on Monday, Doc?
Yep, with management.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, it is, yes. You can come and fix the mess you made.
Could have been worse.
Oh, please stop saying that. What do you want?
George,
No.
I knocked, but... Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you. It's just there's this contract to sign and it's my job.
Morwen, is that you?
Who did you think I was?
Oh, I must have dozed off.
What, standing up? Come on, let's let some light in, eh?
Oh, Morwen, I don't want to sell this place. I just got no choice.
Why don't I make us a brew and we can sit down and talk about it?
Oh, right. Buttering me up to make sure the deal goes through.
I didn't care about the house. Keep it, sell it, paint it purple. I'm worried about you.
Cup of tea would be nice.
All right then. Maybe don't paint it purple, eh? Oh.
Bloody fuse box again. I'm telling you, enough is enough.
George, maybe we should go back upstairs. I'm worried about you.
It's not me you should be worried about. It's her.
Who?
I gave her 40 years of my life. You'd think that would be enough.
Winnie?
She keeps coming back, standing there staring at me. Like she's angry that I'm still here and she's not.
Winnie's dead, though.
I know that.
When did you last see her?
She's standing right behind you. Tell her to let me be.
George, come on, slow down.
Yes?
Doc, it's Morwenna. I'm with George Upton. There's something wrong with him. It's like he's having some kind of psychotic episode.
All right, bring him in. I'll take a look at him.
No, I can't. He's lost the plot. He's shouting at things and seeing a ghost of his dead wife.
All right, I'm on my way.
He's in the kitchen.
I said go away. What do you want? Come on.
Mr. Upton.
What are you doing here?
I called him George. I'm worried about you.
Just like you're throwing crockery at the ghost of your deceased wife, why don't you just put that jug down?
That were an accident.
You're having trouble with your sight, aren't you?
A little bit. More than a bit.
Now, why don't you come to the surgery and I'll give you a proper eye examination? Morwenna will come with you, won't you?
Of course I will. Come on.
Right, come through.
Hang on.
Oh, it's been chaos from morning.
Where's Max?
Oh, he's never at his desk.
Right, everyone, step back and be quiet or nobody gets seen. 3, 2... Right, I'll handle this. You take George through.
Go through, Mr. Upton.
Port Wayne Surgery, how can I help you?
Careful.
Uh-huh. What time was that supposed to be?
Your left eye has a cataract, and your right eye may have suffered a retinal artery occlusion, which is a blockage to the blood supply to the retina. I'll have a look on the ultrasound. How are you managing to get around your home?
Oh, I've lived there for years. I know the place inside out. Only time it gets tricky is when that's a man that moves the sudden furniture around.
Well, it's a good idea that you're moving to a smaller house, isn't it?
That was my eye stock. That were Winnie. Every night, the day sometimes, she just appears, standing there, judging me.
I don't think she is. You're not seeing a ghost. You're hallucinating because your brain is adjusting to your failing vision. It's misinterpreting things as shapes or colours or sometimes even people. It's called Charles Bonnet syndrome. You sure about that? Oh, yeah, absolutely, although it's often mispronounced Charles Bonnet. So you have atherosclerosis. Plaque builds up in your arteries and then travels down and has caused a number of blockages. Unfortunately, the damage to your right eye can't be reversed, but if the cataract's removed, you should be able to see out of your left eye again.
So, I won't be blind, which means I won't see Winnie again, which means I don't have to move.
Yes, I suppose it does. I'll refer you to the hospital for more tests. They'll measure your cholesterol. They'll give you an arteriogram to check that your arteries are in good enough shape to operate on. Are you seeing her now?
I don't know. Who's that?
Oh, God! What on earth? What are you doing?
What's he done?
He's completed, he hasn't. He's fired.
What's happened?
He took 200 milligrams of tramadol from the surgery. It'll wear off, but he'll need a taxi. Mr. Upton needs a taxi, too.
Please. actually work here? Are you okay?
I will be, yeah. Thanks for calling the dog. I hate to disappoint you, but it looks like I won't have to sell Whitecliffs after all.
Listen, if you're happy, then I'm happy. Could I get 2 taxis to pick up from Port Went Surgery, please?
Is he asleep?
It's Tramadol.
Thanks. That's the taxis on their way, Doc.
Right. Next patient, please.
Like I said, I'm not actually working here.
Then what are you doing behind the desk?
I was helping. Bloody hell. You don't change, do you?
What? Oh, God. Moana,
What?
you can have your old job back.
Do you want me to come back and work for you?
Well, you're experienced and there's a vacancy.
Look, it's not like I enjoy working at the estate agents, but at least Samantha pretends that she needs me. Is that really the best you can do?
You're very efficient.
All right. Yeah, I suppose that'll do it. Now, let's discuss my pay rise.
I beg your pardon?
Samantha's just cancelled our viewing for tomorrow.
Oh, yes, I think Mr. Upson's going to stay in the house.
Oh,
You're disappointed?
yeah. Yeah, I'm disappointed. I think it just made me feel nostalgic and think about my dad. It probably would have been too much work anyway. At least I got to have a nose around.
So you don't want to move anymore?
No, I'm happy here. Anyway, it's not for sale now, so...
Mind you, Mr. Upton is an elderly gentleman, not enjoying the best of health. You won't have to wait long.
Martin!
Also, I'm fairly certain there are some serious structural issues at that house.
Look, I know this place is small, and we're definitely growing out of that. But it's home, isn't it? All our memories are here.
Whoa, no. No.
He likes, he calls chicken.
Well, it's not a chicken, is it? It's a dog, so...
Can we keep him?
No, dogs are filthy. It's insanitary.
Martin, it's me.
Stuart.
For the next 2 days, we're going to be building our own quarters. I'll give us out with it.
No, I won't.
Well, Doctor's just a vet that does people, so come on, grab these lambs.
Why is it doing that?
It's submitting to you, because you're sort of the alpha of the pack.
No, I'm not.
A retired detective returns to help solve a cold case. Watch new crime drama Ridley starring Adrian Dunbar on ITV Hub. Next, the ITV News at 10.